know, but dude,
Okay, I'm back live. I'm back live.
fuck Chesto. No one liked him. No one still likes him.
I'm not surprised.
Dude, no, none of our managers, neither Tony nor Zahn, was a problem. Tony was an ass. Show. The main problem was Chesto. Chesto caused 90% of our issues.
I dreamed of a scorched
And why
earth.
are
Everyone,
and why
are you ready?
90% of the
A
people
new
are
shoot sprouted from the earth.
eventually.
It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me,
Not to mention they were just tired
like
of that.
fireflies to a flame. My biggest death. May we meet again in reality.
Hell, if I had to talk to Chasto, I don't think. I think I actually would have said something. I probably would.
After today,
No,
Chapella's
I
name
can't.
will
No, I
disappear
can't
from
even say
cosmic
that.
history.
I was about to say I
And the
probably would have said
Everflame
something I
Mansion
would have
will take its
regretted.
place.
I would not have
In the
regretted it.
not-too-distant
I know
future,
myself way too well to
you'll
say
receive an
I would feel
invitation.
bad.
That's your
wouldn't.
next stop.
Land of the dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek
I would
there,
have said it straight to his
Be it
face and
answers
not felt bad about anything I
or
said.
salvation.
You mean my 3 deaths?
Hell, I still don't feel bad. I
Silverwolf
nearly
told
ended
me
up with
about
it
it.
in a shouting competition with
Such
Tony.
a shame that it's not part of my script.
I still don't feel bad about
Well,
that.
I want to live. I'm never afraid of death.
Don't complain to me about me
The opposite of death is
listening
eternal
to
life,
music
and that's
when I came in voluntarily on my
something
day
I'll
off.
never desire.
Sure, you didn't know
People
at the
die.
time it was me gonna tell you guys
And
to go
I
fuck
am no
yourselves.
exception.
I'm quitting.
Death
But still,
is like a script.
I came off on my day
A
off,
fate that cannot be defied.
stuck around for 6 hours before leaving.
But that's exactly why
Amazing.
If I was gonna
We
leave.
have to choose where we want to rest forever.
Don't pull me to the side saying,
Do
"Oh, I
you
should be
exist
focused on
just
my
to
woe."
perish?
Are you not the same, Blade?
And not listen to music
The
level.
end you desire is not
Like a
being
bitch,
dictated
most
by
people listen to
others.
music while they woke in this
If I were
place
to
because
die
it's
now,
dead fucking silent otherwise.
I
That's
would only
mad.
be a weapon.
Right?
I believe.
Like the only sound there is
should
other
die
people
as a
talking,
human.
the headset,
Though it's definitely
Not even
fucking
overhead
air
music?
conditioning.
This
Not
the
even
answer that
overhead
ordinary
music?
people look for their
Like
whole
No.
lives.
Oh my god. I mean,
A name
Hell,
that
don't get me-
is
Chasto,
carved onto their
ahead.
tombstone.
Dre,
Tombstone that belongs to
Dre
me once
and
bore the inscription
a guy that used to work there, I
Lamont's
forget his
Iron
name.
Cavalry. Then it changed to
I forget his
Stellaron
name.
Hunter.
Would bring in speaker,
But one
like
day,
a loud audio speaker, and
it
play
will
music
bear the name
in the
Firefly.
workplace.
Let me
And
guess,
our
they had
managers
issue.
didn't care.
brilliance she
Oh,
showed
okay.
Our
at the end of her
managers
life.
didn't care. Zahn allowed it. Tony allowed it. Hell, Tony would also do it. But Chesto had an issue with it, so that stopped being able to happen. Because after that guy left, because he got fired, Dre started doing it, bringing in a
quite
speaker and like
unexpected, old
playing
man.
music. He stopped
Who
doing
would have
that because
thought your
Chesto
crazy
said
plan
something.
would actually work? Do all you nameless fools just act on a whim? I can sense that this false sweet dream is coming to an end.
Hell,
The
I
nameless may be
fucking
young, but they had the ability
because
to
I
achieve
was in
this
there
goal,
by myself,
just like
fucking
you
every
did in
single
your
fucking
time.
day.
It's a shame you won't be able
It
to
got
see
to
it
the point where
firsthand.
I was so sick and tired of
Maybe I
being
won't either.
fucking like
Once something
basically
fictional is seen through, it ceases to
no
exist.
sound at all.
Yeah,
That
Not
I
just
would
those nameless.
take off my
even
headset
Mr. Wings is just like
if
you.
I was like opening up boxes.
Stubborn, won't
I would
listen and
take
give
off my
up,
headset,
no matter
put
what.
my phone on a fucking
Well,
on a box
fate is unpredictable.
or
I
on
guess.
the
If we weren't bound by those cursed paths,
palette,
maybe we could have had some good
and
talk.
just have it on speaker
But in the end,
and listen to
we managed
YouTube
to do it.
while I
And now we can find
open up
solace.
boxes.
I mean,
Remember how those idiots
there's been a
cursed
few
us?
times where I've taken
They said,
earbud
"Go to
out of
hell,
my
you
ear at
worthless
work, and I've
traitors."
just kind of played my music
Well,
out loud while unloading a
I
truck
don't know if
in the
they really
back.
meant it, but if longing for freedom means going to hell,
Hell, wanna
then
know
I'll be
why
joining you
brother
soon,
does
you
that woke?
fool.
Hmm.
One headphone in.
Let's
He's
get
listening
together
to
and have
fucking
supper again in hell.
audiobooks.
Oh,
Not too shabby.
almost forgot. There's one more thing.
Like fucking Ty.
Here's to
He
you.
has headphones. You
A
can
blasted
see he
hello and
has
goodbye,
headphones.
trailblazer.
Wanna know why? Because he
To
has
the
the headphones
imperfect
with the fucking wires
tomorrow.
attached to them.
Lamau.
Dway?
Isn't it?
Pray show
We're
Dway
lucky
has
to have found
headphones.
shelter from the
In
rain. Let alone fresh berries
fucking
in this
fucking
desolate place.
what's his name?
I was
Quan,
just following the
before
scent of
he
life.
quit.
It's particularly strong in
Oh.
a place like this.
Oh.
Quan didn't pick.
It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
He didn't do what we did.
Seriously?
He was in the back with us, but he didn't like
In case
it.
you didn't know, this fruit is
He
pretty
codated
juicy.
it, so you don't have to listen to
The
an
only
AI for that.
downside
You just have to
is that
like
when you
look
chew
at
it,
like the codating sheet
The dates.
for that.
It becomes
Yeah, the dates.
extremely
Yeah, because I have a thing like that.
He would be on the
too.
phone talking with someone
Have you
in the back
lost
for
your sense
hours
of taste?
until we were done.
I can still taste certain things, like a faint sweetness.
He'd had headphones in, completely
Before coming here, I
ignoring
stopped by a place called
everyone
Woodlawn.
else.
It had barren
He was
cliffs
focused
and nights
on
lit by
codating or
bonfires.
whatever the hell he was doing
Burgundy
at the time.
snow would fall from the sky.
While just
and when it
chatting
landed
with
on my
someone.
tongue, it tasted like raspberries. The flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back on my past, I realize that what's tying everything together isn't the big events, but
Honestly,
rather these small yet unforgettable
I
moments.
would have said a lot of things to Tony.
Don't worry about it. Losing oneself is a reality that every self-annihilator must face. At least I haven't completely lost my senses and memories yet.
Well,
Give it a
congratulations
chance.
on adding
Fucking
another footnote
well.
to your journey. By the way,
Dude,
are you always alone?
I
No,
really
I
wish
had a
I told
companion in
Tony to go
Warground.
fuck himself.
She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX.
I technically did
She
though.
always said she'd walk a
Actually,
path
I kind
deeper
of did
and
though,
farther than
in a
Archivist.
more polite way.
Quite an ambition for such a small girl. So,
I kind of did
what
tell him
happened?
that.
She
He was kind of crazy to
became
assume that
stagnant
we
water.
could do that, but
Well,
do what he
My
wanted us to do.
condolences.
Condolences. I don't need them. The girl left with a smile. She never regretted her choice and most definitely wanted me to say goodbye with a smile. So,
But hell, I
That's what I
could put OSHA violations on
That's
your
proof
ass.
that you're grieving for her.
Like,
Or
if I really wanted to
perhaps
be
I'm just
petty,
afraid.
right? I could legit have
Afraid?
asked
I rarely
lady.
sense that emotion from you.
working at the front
What
desk
do you fear?
if she knew the
I'm afraid I'll
The
forget
number
the
for
30 days I
OSHA.
HR
spent with
guy's
her,
number
just like all the other days in my life.
and told him
Most
about
of
the
them have
leak
already washed away
happening
with the rain, disappearing into an unseen realm.
in
I
the
fear
dry
that those
area
vivid red memories will fade away too.
that has been
There
there
isn't
for
much
a
color left.
month that they
And
have not
besides this
fixed yet.
faint, warm red, there's
I
almost
mean,
nothing.
you want to talk about leaks,
Hard to
bud.
imagine. A ranger accustomed
Don't
to
get any worse than
bloodshed,
my
destruction,
store.
and chaos, finding warmth
Yeah,
in the
that's still an
red
OSHA
color.
violation. At least some type of
Because
violation.
I have experienced this
Especially
warmth many
if
times.
there is a chance of it going to
Long
leak
ago,
on
I promised
products.
someone that I'd bring it to
Oh
more
yeah,
people,
we've straight up had shit
and that
leak
for
on
every remaining moment
products.
of my
So
life,
yeah,
I'd strive for a better
we had
you
a
end.
spot
probably
in
didn't
aisle
sell it
16.
As long as this red color still
if it
lingers,
did.
I have a chance to fulfill
Most of
that
it was just
promise.
rainwater, but I mean,
It represents a burning fire,
still.
I don't know, because
blooming
some
flower,
products
the
aren't
berries in this
sealed properly,
cave,
or they'll
and life itself,
paper covered,
fleeting yet
and you don't
Cardboard,
want
yeah.
that shit to get wet.
I mean, something else that
in the
we could
end,
technically
it
get
will
in
lead
trouble
me
for.
beyond the horizon of
So,
existence.
during the
And on
summer,
the other side,
we keep our
will
big pallets of
cut off
like multi-pack water,
nihility.
the 24s and 40s and all that. Even our pallets of
one
gallon jugs of water
blessed by the sleeping and
that are
shapeless, is
extras.
considering how to
We keep them
kill
out behind the store.
That's
So
purely
rain, shine,
pure nihility.
they're out there.
But you're
So,
right about one thing.
The
After
but when
spending
it's
so much
sunshine
time
out,
near this stagnant water,
what happens when
only
you
when I
basically
look at
shine
this
light onto
vibrant
water?
red fire,
Constantly.
It evaporates.
do I
Not
realize
necessarily.
that
Well, it's in an enclosed area
still alive.
in a bottle, so essentially it's
When will this rain?
becoming like a greenhouse. It's just kind of distilling it.
Perhaps when
There's also
sorrows
the
of
case that
departed have
if
finally quieted
the
down,
water bottles aren't being... God, this
the
is gonna
sky
sound
will
really
clear up.
nerdy of me, so excuse me for this. There was a
Have
chance.
you
This
heard of
probably
a
won't
planet
happen,
named
but
Biari
you'll see where
Scamandros,
I'm going with
Don
this.
Hung? It's
There
one
was
of
a
the
chance,
Paradise Kingdoms
depending
under the
on a lot of
influence of the
things, Leslie.
Harmony, a sought-after
Due
wonderland
to
for the
light
inhabitants of the
refracting
Dardanu
off
major
the
and minor
water
systems.
inside of it, there was a
Half an
chance
amber
that the
era ago,
lensing
the
effect
family held an
can cause a
unprecedented
fire.
festival there. And after that,
Yeah,
everyone on the
I
It
planet
can
mean,
heat
became
something
part
up
of the family.
due to the light being
Do you think the
kinda
same thing will happen on
condensed
Penacony?
due to the refraction off the
Yes.
water,
Or
and that
how
could
else can we
cause a
explain it?
fire.
The
The
family
chances of
deliberately
that
used the
happening
Watchmaker's invitation
are
to
kind of
is
keep all the
small.
Pathstriders
Yeah.
here, but
But it
banished
could
the
still happen.
emanator of the nihility.
Because of the nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths, but somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them. Maybe that's the risk they're trying to avoid.
I would disagree. Biari Scamandros is not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail. It's nothing more than a remote civilization sheltered by the Harmony. But Penacony is different. If the family messes with Penacony, that would be like declaring war on almost half of the factions in
No.
the cosmos.
Fucking,
They have no
I
reason
still
to do that.
remember when the
No,
power at my
they
world
don't.
went out for like
If
5
they
hours.
truly serve the Harmony, that is.
What do you mean?
And Chesto
The
still
path in
wanted us to
Penacony is
fucking
impure.
finish work.
The Harmony
Jesus.
here has impurities.
And he said
Do
that
you remember the ancient
while the
swarm
power was
disaster?
still out, and it didn't come back on
Tazeront,
for
the
another 3
propagation,
hours.
brought endless havoc to the universe,
Lovely.
and it eventually evolved into a fierce
And by
battle
the time we got
among
out of
all
there, it was like
eons.
7.
Two
close to
paths
7.
lost their eons
Oh,
in that
Fucking
war.
A.
The propagation and the order.
And then we still had to come in
Coincidentally,
tomorrow
their
because it was still
downfall
on.
is related
It
to
was
a
during the
certain
work
eon.
week.
Shepe, the Harmony. Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum and
Yeah.
devoured Anna the Order
I
for unknown
basically
reasons.
told them,
Holy
I didn't tell them shit. I
fuckeroni.
just straight up
So you're
did
saying
not
that
come
the
in
two
that
leaderless
next day.
paths are working behind the
I
scenes?
didn't tell my managers anything. I didn't
But
give
I
them
don't
any
see
heads
any
up.
descendants of the
I
propagation in Penacony.
I told the other
Could it be
employees
that the
day.
remnants
I
of
don't bother
Beyond the
telling my
Sky
managers
Choir
shit. I
are
don't talk to my
hiding within the
managers.
family,
I don't talk.
trying to
If I
resurrect
didn't
a
have to
fallen
talk to them,
eon?
I can't say for sure,
that's fine.
but they're
I would have to
definitely
be
planning
forced
something
to
for the
talk to my
Charmony Festival.
managers, Zon and Tony,
Holy
especially
fuck.
fucking Tony.
Dude, this
I
is
don't
getting way
mind.
too
I didn't mind
complicated. Is this
Zon,
why you want us to leave Astana right away?
but I
Are
would
you
have to
giving
be
up?
forced to talk to
The
Tony.
Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing that I need to confirm no matter what.
A
A
I
warp
just
jump is the best way to do so.
my brother was like, dude,
Hmm.
come on.
Time is running
Oh
out.
no, he asked me if I
have
wasn't
another
going to
plan.
work that day. I told him I'm not going.
Well then.
Hold on. Are you thinking of using the
Because that was
jade
me being
abacus of
petty
allying oath?
about having to stay
Exactly. The assistance from the
work
Lawful
for
Cloud Knights
5
would be
hours
enough.
without electricity
it over
and still
carefully.
making us
You can
work
only use that once in your
until everything
lifetime.
was ready. I mean,
I
done.
have considered it
Because
thoroughly.
that even delayed
My
the
companions are
truck drivers.
they're also
Jesus.
once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
So the truck drivers were late getting started because they were still having to wait for us to finish the product, like placing the damn product in their places.
Fucking A.
And all of us were to the
Are
point
you the only
where
one
we didn't
here, my
care if
child?
everything was done. We just wanted to
The
go home.
Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. And IPC
The only best part about
starships are
that
gathering
was,
towards our star.
we were still clocked in.
This is a crucial
So that
moment
was
for
just
us.
5 hours
So,
of us
where
doing
is the
nothing
chosen one
but still
who
getting paid.
harmonizes
I mean, hey.
the varied sounds?
What do you mean, Master? I'm right here in front of you, aren't I?
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival. In our plan.
Hell, the last week
But the
I
plan
worked
has
there,
changed. As her brother,
I basically
I know she doesn't
just
want to sing for the order,
decided,
so I'll take her place.
I'm not gonna walk past to
You've
the
always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
I'm done at 2:30. That's what I said.
If you consider this
So
a
I started
betrayal,
clocking out
well, there
at
can't be
around
two suns in the
2:30
sky.
every day,
I'll step up
even
and
if
take
we
down
will,
the other sun
even if we
necessary.
won't finish.
Do you believe in karma?
I did not care at all.
If
Understandable.
karma exists, then
I mean,
everyone
I
has
try to
their
be out
own
as soon
karma.
as possible,
You
too.
have yours, and I have mine. And my karma has nothing to
There
do
were a
with
few
you,
days where I was like,
Mr.
I'll
Gopherwood.
finish this up past 2:30, but I'm not doing coffee. I'm bananas.
All
I'm
right.
not doing that.
Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant you.
And the thing about it was, our managers did not like that.
Well, the compromise
They
came
didn't like
sooner than
people
expected.
clocking out before
Why?
everything was done.
You and your sister were born as twins. Of
But here's the
mother,
thing,
and one of you
they didn't
is
like
destined
it,
to follow
but they
this
weren't gonna
path
say anything
to
to
the
you
end.
about it. They would bitch about it, but they weren't gonna say anything to
Is
you.
this part of your plan?
For that whole week, I was clocking for those
Of
couple
course.
days before I quit
You're
of
still
me
as
clocking
clever as
out
you
at
were when you were a
2:30.
child.
Not
The
once
opening is near.
did they say anything
Go,
about it.
my child. Seize the power of the harmony and reveal
Well
your
then.
karma.
Because that's the thing.
I have one
I was
final
giving
question,
them
Master.
my 8 hours. house.
Why did you
So they
choose to bring
couldn't
the
say
order
shit.
to Penacony?
It's not like I was
Wouldn't it
clocking
have been
out
better to
at like
choose a
1:30,
desperate world instead of a
Yeah.
city filled
like an
with
hour
hope and
before
dreams?
I was supposed to
Why?
be. We were supposed to be done. I
It's
was
for
giving them like
justice,
8
my
hours.
child.
And that's all I was gonna give them.
If we lose justice in our hearts,
We were about. I
we'll
didn't
make the
care
same
enough about that
mistake
job
as the
to
Harmony
fucking
did.
stay until everything was done.
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
Hell, wanna know what's funny?
Well, that's where our conversation
We would
ends.
I swear
Go
we were doing
ahead.
it on purpose.
The 107,336 souls of the
I
Oak
know they
family
won't, but I like to think they
have
won't.
dreamed of this moment
Sometimes
too
we would
many times.
like create like the products that were being pushed out. We would like make a line of it, and sometimes the line would get so big that it blocked the view of the punch board
I shall
from the
ascend to the heavens,
from the code
becoming
gating
the
area.
scorching sun. Bathed in
So
my
if someone
light,
clocked out,
my people shall flourish, while all
you wouldn't
evil
see
shall
it,
be
and all you would
eradicated.
hear is maybe the noise of the punch board going off.
This is the interior
But before
of
anyone
the
could
Penacony
like
Grand Theater.
from the by the time
It's quite
you
exhilarating to be flushed into the air by Soulglad.
you would walk from the
Why is the
coding
venue
area
still closed when the Charmony
check
Festival is
the
about to start?
punch out thing,
And not only that,
the person would
the
already be
entire
gone.
theater is eerily quiet.
Not
No
that they would check
audience,
anyway.
no
They're not
staff,
gonna say anything
no
to
one
you.
around.
Wait, what is today? Wait, is my brother not going to woke?
Yeah. I wonder how many
It's
tickets.
a Wednesday.
Hey, that's not what we should be concerned about.
Let's explore around.
Yeah, what about it?
Be careful, everyone.
I don't know. Didn't you ask what day it was?
Yeah.
But
when I said isn't he going to woke, you said it's a Wednesday.
I was answering your first question.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would say they don't have Wednesday. My brother doesn't have Wednesday off woke anymore.
Acheron, go. Ooh, chest. Give me the chest. Give me the chest. Give me the
The
chest.
atmosphere here is so creepy and unsettling. Even if there's no audience yet, there should be some staff around. Why is it so silent? Yikes! They scared the life out of me. Why are there so many puppets at the
The
ticket
oddest
office?
thing I miss from woke is he really crappy tasting. They're not that bad, okay. They're not that bad.
What?
But they're not that good
You're
either.
so annoying. Stop
Have
scaring
you ever
me.
bought? Well,
Are
you
these
know you said that you
puppets
don't
part
go
of
to
the
7-Eleven
stage
that
setup?
much.
Even so,
I've never been to a
it's so eerie
7-Eleven.
that the entire
I've
front
been to a
row is
Speedway.
empty.
Do they just not have 7-Elevens where you're at?
Not out in the middle of batshit nowhere. I think if I go more inner cities.
We're in the right
Damn,
place.
if we ever meet up, I'm gonna take
There's
you
no
to a
other
7-Eleven.
grand theater in the dreamscape.
Sunday's messing with us?
Actually, it's
You said we'd have a
7-Eleven, you'll
final
find
showdown
us
on the
all going to a
stage, but
7-Eleven,
why is there no one here?
My
okay, well, you've
apologies
been
for
to
the delay.
Speedway.
March 7th.
Yeah, I've been to gas
Oh.
stations before, but like not a 7-Eleven.
You scared me. Where are now?
I'm waiting for you behind the curtain. Following the
the
Asdana tradition,
fucking
I invite you to enjoy a stage
sausage,
play in
sausage,
3
egg,
acts
egg,
before
and
the
cheese
festival begins.
biscuit things that they would put
History is a mirror
in the
reflecting the
package
universe's
in the
true essence.
hot
Let's use this opportunity to delve into the rich history
thing
of
or whatever.
Penacony and the eons.
You know how like
naturally,
fucking
the future
gas
takes shape.
stations put like wings and stuff
Let
and
us
like
commence with the
the
dawning of the
font
world.
thing near the
After the Dusk Wars,
cash
darkness
registers.
veiled the sky.
I believe so, yeah.
And chaos
Yeah.
consumed the earth.
Missed those. They didn't taste
Anna,
that
the
great.
Order emerged, destined to restore all existence.
But they were
That
kind of
marked
good.
the first day.
I would swipe 2 of those up from woke and heat them up in the fucking microwave in the break room.
Fair enough. Do what you gotta do. Popping all these balloons because they're looking at me funny.
Guys, I don't
Give me that.
think.
Give me that.
I do kind of feel bad, but at the exact same time, I don't. I don't feel bad about exploding that donut in the microwave. The
What?
break room.
Strike the white keys, and the sun rose.
Yeah. So
Strike the black
funny
keys,
story.
and the moon.
I think I've told you this before, but
I don't think you have.
So,
wild.
the cycle
Okay.
of day
So you
and
know what
night
an
arose.
eclair is?
That
I've
marked
heard of
the
it.
second day.
It's the long
puppets are
donut
gathering around
thing
the frame.
that's like
Are
filled
they
with
expecting us to enter it?
not cream, but like whatever. You know what eclair is.
Where are we now?
The atmosphere here looks similar to Sunday's inner world. Perhaps this so-called stage play is created
funny
with his
story,
abilities.
Wesley. I forgot
This act
you
is
weren't
named
supposed to
Ode
microwave
to
these
Prisoner.
things.
Given the atmosphere here, I believe it's about Penacony's past.
So
I thought things were finally
the
looking
cream
up as
or
I managed to
whatever
dodge prison during
that's
my recent
inside of it
trailblazing expeditions.
gets
But
really
now it
hot,
looks like
Wesley.
I'll be back behind bars again.
And when things tend to get hot, they tend to
I genuinely wish to
explode.
avoid a violent clash with my
Ooh.
esteemed guests.
Explosions.
So imagine the middle of this
I've arranged
donut,
3 acts
like
before
this
the
long
situation becomes
donut.
irreparable.
The middle of it basically
Where shall we
exploded
start our
outwards.
Well, let's start with
Inside
the
of a
time when Penacony
microwave.
was still a frontier prison.
Tossing hot chocolate, melted chocolate all over the microwave inside. I spent half my break cleaning the inside of the microwave, and I didn't tell anyone other than my brother.
I mean, obviously.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Because why would someone want to tell other people about their mistake? Or their
Yeah.
little fun.
Even he told me, why the fuck would he even asked me, why the fuck would you heat up an eclair like that explodes? And I was, I know,
A
I
prisoner
think,
named
God.
Hanunu ignited a struggle for liberty.
I mean, I can understand
emerged
wanting it warm, but like,
referred to it as the War
Yeah,
of
I
the
wanted it
Frontier,
warm.
while the Asdanians dubbed it the War of Independence.
I just kind of thought they exploded. Okay, it's also my fault. I put it on for a minute.
okay, yeah. Wait a minute.
I think it was only 30 seconds, but
I mean, I
I
would
was
have
gonna
thrown it in for like maybe 5.
I was gonna check on it. And like I I got distracted, okay. I was trying to find something to watch on YouTube,
We've shattered the cages
and by the
It's true
time I
that Hanunu was
looked
a legendary
near
hero,
the
but
microwave,
it must
it
be
was already
acknowledged that while he
exploding.
bestowed
So
freedom upon the prisoners, he didn't
yeah.
grant them true liberation. The three nameless stayed on the planet, endeavoring to spread the tenets of Trailblaze throughout the
Yeah,
frontier
permanent
prison.
note to self.
Alas,
Do not
their
put an
efforts
eclair
proved
in a
futile.
fucking microwave long
Increments of time.
for long increments of time. If you do, at least put a napkin over it.
Yeah.
Let's build another prison, not within the physical.
Once again, as Dana was engulfed in war, this time the enemies originating from within. The prisoners remained prisoners for the rest of their lives, fighting for freedom rather than living for it.
I hope you like this land of freedom, scorched earth.
As you can see, their sentences have long ended, and the IPC guards have long been expelled. Yet, these prisoners remain enslaved, not by external forces, but by the confines of their own minds. Freedom permeates every corner, except fragile souls. It gives solace only to those who believe in its existence.
Prisoners, this is my order. Learn the essence of freedom and teach your fellow prisoners to fight for their lives.
Hey, why do we have to fight while enjoying the show?
For I desire not only your enjoyment, but also your assistance in its completion.
That won't stop me.
Time for a buzz.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Spend freely.
On the still waters of oblivion.
No one can restrain you anymore. You are free.
Thus concludes the first act. Amidst a raging war, the frontier prison headed toward becoming Land of the Exiles.
This must be how Penacony was constructed. With the aid of outsiders, the prisoners were finally liberated and established the Land of the Exiles. However, it appears that Sunday aims to convey the spiritual plight of the prisoners more than the physical aspects of imprisonment.
This show is a bit too literary for my taste. But the battle part is quite easy to understand. Anyway, we've arrived at the exit. Let's go! These puppets. Where are they guiding us this time?
To hell, March. They're guiding us to hell.
They transmuted streams of stars into inked nibs, creating symbols to be pronounced and counted. They molded stardust into flowing rivers, assigning the righteous upstream and the unjust downstream. Thus, all things were marked, and the world learned to discern between good and evil. That marked the third and fourth days.
Look, another frame.
Ode to Fool. This must be the second act.
The surroundings are different from before. The stage decorations look a bit tidier now.
Behold the ensuing tale, a struggle for power. Penacony witnessed the ascent of the 7 major lineages: tree, grass, flower, bird, beast, fruit, and insect. Peace never truly graced Land of the Exiles. The history in this era is rich and intricate, so please allow me to present it in allegorical form.
Welcome to this mansion, dear outside.
Land of the Exiles was in disarray, besieged by both internal and external perils. Though the 7 major lineages appeared united on the surface, each harbored their own ambitions, leading to ceaseless conflict.
Accountant! We are the pillars of this mansion.
The Black Plum family was the first to fall. They withered away in the White Desert event, orchestrated by the Alfalfa
Because
family.
Master shaped you from clay, but my child, you did not serve the old master.
The leader of the Alfalfa family sought to defect to the IPC, trading freedom for survival. However, his eldest son slew him in the name of righteousness, and ascended as the new family head.
Puzzles. This is a lot of like back and forth.
Those who dance with bees are bound to
The Lamp Moth family endeavored to extend the silver rail left by the Express, only to be eradicated by the remnants of the Swarm, leaving nothing in the unforgiving cosmos.
As for me, I shall forge new
Only when Gopher Wood led the family to Land of the Exiles and earned recognition from all 5 major lineages did Penacony earn its new name, the Land of the Dreams.
Dear outsider, I beseech your aid in purging this mansion of the poison spread by the lurking instigators.
You want us to help you? What do you need?
I wish they could regain their reason and cast away the shackles of hypocrisy.
This is the second act. Looks like it's about Penacony's journey to becoming the land of the dreams, during which the family plays a crucial role.
But this new master seems like a bad guy to me, don't you think?
Perhaps this is the truth Sunday is trying to express, if you read between the lines. The Harmony changed Penacony just as the guards once did.
Looks like we've gotta help those guys kneeling down over there calm down a bit, right?
Listen, I have the Organization 13 song going on right now.
In the absence of my master, I am free. But without their guidance, for whom shall I sing? I shall sing for my new master, just as their noble voice once resonated throughout the cosmos.
Master! Oh, you will return in due course, and I shall stand vigilant, awaiting the reward for... Master, now that you have gone, I shall wait no longer for my reward. I shall seize what is rightfully mine.
Once, I stood as the most loyal guard among all the servants. Now, with my master banished, it's my right to assume control of his dominion. My former master has long departed. But why do I still fear the remnants of his creation?
Boo boo ba doo 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 doo.
Master is no longer here. I thought I'd be free, but I'm not. Now, without my master's command, I'll have to seek guidance from the blind. Master is no longer here. I must seek a new master and serve them faithfully.
The butler.
Either I shall be my own master, or I shall return to my former master. I shall not submit to a new master under any circumstances. Without a master, who can grant me true freedom?
Thank you, dear outsiders. My servants have regained their sanity. Heed me, one and all. Your former master shall not return. It is through righteousness and unwavering support for one another that we shall attain true perfection. Cast aside the veils of hypocrisy and embrace one another.
Get ready. Looks like another fight is about to begin.
Listen, the snowbreak is all of us done.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no choice.
Teeters on the brink of collapse. At the edge of the Silver Universe, the first bud sprout under the rising sun.
This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
Alas, they remain but slaves till the very end, with the illusion of freedom. Thus concludes the second act. Amidst an illusory harmony, Land of the Exiles charted its course toward becoming the planet of festivities.
This is how Penacony fell under the family's control. Since the arrival of the Harmony, the Land of the Exiles has undergone dramatic changes, not all of which have proven beneficial.
This guy really loves dramatic scenes. Bet he comes from a whole lineage of stage performers.
Rip. There you go, Brando.
They used the planetary rings to establish the law, forging a code of conduct among the masses. A grand lyre with black and white keys served as an instrument, while symbols of articulation and numerical notation took the form of musical notes. The downward flowing river became a melody, and the canon of law dictated the form. Thus, all mortals found their unique place within this symphony. That marked the 5th and 6th.
This guy is really into these puppets. Oh, I get it now. The last scene is all about singing the praises of the Order.
And the atmosphere here is completely different from the previous two scenes.
This is the concluding act of this play. I have showcased the past and present of Penacony, hoping that my desire for change resonates within you. This is the concluding act of this play. I have showcased the past and present of Penacony, hoping that my desire for change resonates within you. And now, I shall reveal its future to you.
Without a king, who shall bear responsibility for the people?
If the people lack foresight, we will make choices on their behalf and bear the responsibility.
Who shall protect the weak and stand against the mighty?
We shall support
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
and standing against the mighty.
Yeah.
Without a king, who shall govern the movement of stars?
Before the arrival,
The ebb and flow.
everything followed its natural course.
But
And so it shall
after the
continue.
king's departure,
We no longer
who
have
shall
need
become
for
the
a
new king?
for we have become kings of all things.
Hey, aren't we supposed to kick off a short story and have a fight here just like we did in the previous acts? Why aren't any of these puppets saying anything?
Perhaps we'll need to complete the story ourselves, just like we did before.
So, do you think their mind needs tinkering or something?
Farewell, former king.
How did it go? You can't change them? What does that mean?
My apologies for my negligence. I forgot to inform you that the final part was scripted long ago.
Let our previous king recount it to you. Now it is time for the final rite.
Prepare for battle. Looks like we'll have to fight again.
Descending from the infinite spiral staircase, I traverse towards the future with measured steps. No need to remember
Survive or be
or seek
destroyed.
my
There
existence.
is no other choice.
For the contours of my mind shall intersect with other experiences.
For oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Bust? Or maybe I'll take it all!
On the still waters of oblivion.
Watch your head.
This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
In the hushed expanse of a nocturnal reverie, I leave faint traces behind. No need to remember me, or to recall the essence of dreams. What is mine shall wane, while you shall transcend its delicate nature.
This is the final scene. It's much more straightforward. He wants to expel the Harmony and establish an empire based on the Order. Let's go. Once this stage play concludes, it'll be time for the main event, the Charmony Festival.
They imbued the world with meaning, perfecting all things in the heavens and on earth. Then, they rested from the labors of creation. Yet, all beings cried out to Enna. Under the banner of the Order, you have defined all things in the cosmos. But this made us realize that we are but puppets in your hands. Thus, on that day, all beings united and cast the Eon into the abyss of oblivion.
This Grand Theater looks totally different. Is this the power of the Order?
Everyone, get ready. This could be a tough battle.
Thing is, do I bring my Acheron team or do I adjust my Blade Jingliu
That marked the 7th day. Cheers and chants reverberated in unison.
The stars shine bright. Praise the Great One. The Order is dead. The Order is dead. The Order is dead.
Look, there he is.
That concludes everything related to the Order. What are your reflections on this, my dear guests? Nevertheless, this is but a trivial blip in the annals of galactic history. What truly matters is the course this river shall take in the days to come. You've arrived at the perfect moment. The Charmony Festival is about to commence, and it would be a shame if you were absent for the Harmony's prologue. Allow me to extend my warmest welcome once more. Welcome to Penacony Theater, the very core of the Sweet Dream, the abode of the Stellaron, the grand stage of the Charmony Festival, and the very place where the future of Penacony shall be determined through conflict.
Ugh.
It hides behind the curtain. Or rather, it is the theater itself. However, if you want to see it, you must display faith equal to its immense power. True goodness can only be achieved through faith.
Allow me to point out that falling into a permanent slumber is not happiness, especially when those people are driven by someone else's will in their sleep.
Do you still believe that the Order only seeks to control the universe as their puppet, Himeko?
No matter how perfect your vision of paradise may be, a cage remains a cage.
People will never achieve true happiness in a world like that. They would just be toys for the Eon.
It seems you have misunderstood my intentions. Allow me to clarify. My desire is not to resurrect a fallen Eon, or become one myself. My sole objective is to create a paradise free from Eons, where the Order ensures the dignity and happiness of all humanity. A paradise exclusive to us human beings.
That's not the case. If people are to live with dignity, there must be nothing and no one above them. In your so-called paradise, you would be the one reigning supreme.
Looks like we won't be able to convince each other. Now that our conflict has been destined, let's unveil our paths and reveal to the universe the true path. However, before the prelude to the future begins, please take a moment to ponder the questions I've posed. Is darkness equal to daylight? Are sinners equal to the righteous? If you are born weak, which god should you turn to for solace?
How tragic. The Eon with great might. Under the banner of the Order, you have defined all things in the cosmos.
Again? But this made us realize that we are but
Can I have fun this time?
Hello, Geo.
What's up?
Not much. By the way, you do sound a little far from your mic.
Spend freely. Another journey begins. On the
A
still
little
waters of
bit.
oblivion.
I also have music like kind of blasting in the ears Okay. And Star Rail.
Behind this power. Survive or be destroyed.
I'm going
There
back
is no
again
other choice.
because I think the Spiral Abyss has reset, right?
Has it?
I think.
Destined
I think
for
it reset
oblivion.
today. I have to check though, because it wasn't Genshin.
Let's begin.
I did my dailies and I thought like I'm done, right? And now I'm going
No
back
dirty
in because
tricks.
I think
I
it has
weep for the
reset.
departed.
Oh man, my Star Rail
It
is...
too shall fall.
I don't know.
You took the bait.
I have so much to catch up on Star Rail. For some reason I don't want to play right now. I did like, I think I played like 6 hours a day for like the entire week. Catching up on everything that I have missed and I'm still not done yet.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Like right now, I'm doing the story.
No. Tomorrow's Spiral
You
Abyss
took the
resets.
bait.
Why? Wasn't it always...
This combat needs optimizing.
I'm confused. Since when
This
does
is double
Spiral
speed.
Abyss reset on Thursday? Since when? Makes no sense, but okay. Okay, how
Destined for oblivion.
Leave it to me.
I don't understand why it
The dice
didn't
have been
reset
bust.
today, but okay.
Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Well, then I don't
I
have
weep
anything
for the
to do
departed.
today.
It too shall fall.
Trying to continue my articulal artwork.
You know nothing of the weight
It's not
behind
going
this.
well.
Survive or be
So I'm
destroyed.
confused about
There is
all
no other
the
choice.
details in the character design. Why do they have to make Genshin characters so detailed?
Again?
In
Hedge your
general,
bets.
why does how you make them like over detailed?
It's on me.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Can I have fun this time?
Praise the Great One. Trying to pull a fast one? Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Honestly, the song that's on right now is actually fitting for the fight.
Which song? What?
The dice have been cast.
Star Wars Duel of the Fates.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
You're playing like a Star Wars game, right?
No, I'm playing Star
I weep
Rail.
for the departed.
Oh, didn't you play like a Star Wars game?
I did a while ago.
It too shall fall.
Yeah, because it's
I
still,
hit the
I
mark.
think it still showed me that you're playing a
Free
Star
will,
Wars game
or was
on
it
Discord.
fate?
Like,
Destined
just
for
recently.
oblivion.
No, I
This
was playing
combat needs
Genshin
optimizing.
earlier.
This is double
That's
speed.
weird. I mean, Discord is weird, to be honest.
Yes,
Like,
just a tad.
occasionally I have this on my activity, right? When I play like a game, it still shows me a different, like it shows me on Discord playing a different game, even though currently I am playing something else.
That won't stop.
All in.
Which is weird.
You know nothing of the
Because
weight behind.
why would it
Survive
do
or
that?
be destroyed.
If it knows
There is
exactly
no other
that
choice.
I am in Star Rail, I can still stream it.
Hedge
but
your bets.
For some reason it shows
Another
me that
journey
I'm
I
playing
weep
my
for the
art.
departed. It too shall fall.
Beat the fuck out of him, Acheron. Let's go.
I already know your decision.
I now permit you to gaze into the sun.
On these 107,336 stones, the almighty and powerful strings of harmony are at my disposal! Supreme Tuner! Harmonious Choir! Dominicus! Oh, lost souls, come and meet your master!
The embodiment of the harmony? So the true purpose of the Charmony Festival is to usurp it?
Stand down.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Sure, I'll play along.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I'm feeling like there's another world in front of my eyes.
It's the power of tuning. Don't let the song distract you.
Wise and perceptive as you are, answer me this. Why could the harmony and the order merge into one? Disorderly noise! Because neither side could tolerate discord.
Watch your head.
More enemy. Time for a buzz. This combat needs up. This is double speed.
Noisy.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Noisy.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
574,000.
Creation will be reborn from the remains of the gods.
Danhang?
Radiant spirits, heed my word. Show no mercy!
Wake up! Wake up! Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt! Huh? Are you alright? Can you hear me? Do you remember your name? Kind of. It was General Jing Yuan who helped us shoot it down. In any case, since you remember what happened just now, well, that's put my mind at ease. It's a long story. Simply put, Dan Heng used the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath when we were in the middle of a fierce battle, and summoned the General to help us just in time. And then we returned to reality. Look, this is your room. Everyone else has also returned from the dreamscape. Himeko and the rest are at the lobby discussing matters with the General. And now that you're awake, we should tell the crew that you're all right. Come with me.
Shut up,
going
March.
to come chat with me, sleepyhead.
That voice. Is that Black Swan?
Hey, where are you going?
Hey, we meet again, sleepyhead.
I have to go to
What's
Black
Miss
Swan.
Black Swan
I have
doing
to.
here?
Nothing, Miss March. I noticed he was awake and wanted to check to see how he was doing. Though the strike from the General was timely, its destruction was also immense. When emanators collide, ordinary people inevitably suffer. But, luckily for them, the dreamscape is my home turf. Thankfully, I managed to get everyone out before the harmonious choir collapsed.
Oh, so that's what happened! Thank you, Miss Black Swan!
Don't mention it. After all, I wouldn't want to see such precious memories vanish. You're heading to see your friends, aren't you? Would it bother you if I walked with you for a short while?
Of course not. But you're not planning on doing something like last time, are you?
Why would you think that? I've never harbored any ill intentions. Well, not when you were around, anyway.
Himeko and Mr. Yang are probably still busy. Let's go look for Don Hung first.
The older I get, the harder it is to fall asleep.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Look, he's still talking to that cowboy.
Sugar-free Soul Glad option.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Well, fork me. You must be that Stellaron they were talking about.
I'm tired. What are you laughing at?
Some of the options you get in the story. Boot Hill says, well, fork me. You must be that Stellaron they were talking about. And the three options I have, I'm fine, thank you. Don Hung, why do you have to blab about everything? Fork? Huh? I myself prefer spooning.
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce him to you.
Yeah, the Star Rail devs do a
This
pretty
is
good
Boot
job,
Hill,
a
a
job with
Galaxy
like
Ranger.
making some funny ass
During our pursuit of a
joke
certain
options.
person,
Yeah.
we crossed paths and just so
Unlike
happened to
Genshin,
uncover
where,
a
like,
shocking plot being concocted by
say, like,
Mr.
you could
Sunday.
use an
Paimon's
option.
emergency food.
Basically,
Which
just
is
like
why
a
we
continued
sought you
text.
out, to help the Astral Express save the world together.
Yeah,
No
the
need
problem
for
like
thanks.
Genshin does not
The
have
Galaxy
such
Ranger's
things as
principle
Star Rail,
is
because
correct
they put the old
every
bad
injustice
death
one
from
sees.
Oh,
Honkai Impact
That's
3rd
how you
into
lot in the Yen show
Genshin
put it,
development.
right, Don Hung?
They should honestly kick this idiot out
More or
and
less.
put someone else.
Wait, hold on a sec.
Because
This
the
is the
entire
first time
dev
I'm hearing
team
about this
in
certain
Genshin has to
person.
like
Who are you chasing?
adhere to
And
this
why would
idiot.
that lead you to the Express?
That's why the rewards are bad. It's not
Good
really
question.
Hoyoverse's fault, and
It's,
Hoyo does not understand, or let's just say Dawei does not understand that this guy's an idiot.
Don Hung, do you remember?
Because Star Rail works. For the majority,
that
I guess.
ain't
Not
it.
everything, but the
I
majority in
just
Star Rail
can't
works.
seem to recall.
Fine.
Weird. My neurochip hasn't registered any malfunctions.
I can't seem to remember either.
What's going on?
Heck. Forget about it. If it slipped all our minds, reckon that person was just a minor scoundrel. Unimportant. Ain't gonna stop us from piecing together the story anyhow.
Yes, when the dust settles, I'll just think of a way to recall it in the memory zone. Everyone, let's hurry up and look for Miss Himeko, shall we? He's now a minor star on Penacony, and the entire hotel's concerned about his well-being.
You're right. Let's head to the lobby then.
I will be right back. I'm gonna 1, use the restroom, 2, grab a plate to cut my summer sausage so I can have a snack.
Sausage?
Summer sausage, yeah.
Nice.
So I'll be right back. Enjoy the Star Wars music and or just movie soundtrack music stream. Oh. I have returned.
One peach soul glad, shaken, not stirred.
Look, they're with the...
That's all right. In these times of conflict for the sake of utmost safety, it is only right that the Alliance steps forward to mediate on behalf of the Astral Express. We must not allow you to take unnecessary risks. Furthermore, despite the IPC's eagerness for success, it prioritizes peace above all, and the family, trapped though it may be, professes a desire for harmony. The Alliance has always won people over with reason. I firmly believe both parties can indeed put aside their differences and come to a peaceful agreement.
The General possesses a deep understanding of the greater good. With the Cienjo Alliance mediating, peace for Penacony is within reach.
You flatter me, but ultimately it's been all down to the Express. Without your efforts, this sweet dream paradise would have been claimed by the last remnants of order before there was even a shot at peace. Well, would you look at that? Here comes the big hero. If it isn't the galactic baseballer, a hero with unparalleled insight.
Are you okay? I heard you couldn't wake up. Are you feeling unwell?
Don't worry, Mr. Yang. There is nothing wrong with him. He practically burned through a lifetime's worth of jokes on the way here. What about you, Mr. Yang? I heard that even Miss Robin wasn't spared. And that guy locked you both up.
It's a long story. But at least Mr. Sunday took it easy on us. He used an ability called tuning to connect our consciousnesses with his. In other words, he imprisoned us within his consciousness. Thanks to General Jing Yuan's destruction of the Harmonious Choir, we were able to escape.
He used that tuning on us too. Does that mean that we were almost imprisoned as well?
I can confidently say now, he was truly after a fair fight with us. Had he wanted, he could have easily taken us down, without so much as lifting a finger.
Speaking of the Oak family head, where is he now?
It's complicated, but in a nutshell, he's now the former Oak family head. The IPC has named him the key figure in the family's Penacony split, citing a threat to cosmic peace. He must represent the family and answer for the unrest caused. His trial is set to take place at Pier Point. The family quickly labeled him and the remnants of the Order as enemies, declaring the turmoil an internal rebellion. This move effectively barred the IPC from intervening in family affairs on both moral and rational grounds.
Everyone really has their own agenda, after all.
Then, what's going to happen to Miss Robin? She and Sunday won't be able to deny their involvement in the Charmony Festival. They're siblings, after all. Why the sigh, General?
I can only say that this incident is an unexpected mess for the girl. The Alliance will try to persuade the family to consider this matter carefully during mediation. It's time, everyone. The IPC's key members and I have agreed to consult one another before the upcoming negotiation. Do any of you wish to sit in?
Given the General's invitation and the matter's significance to the universe, the crew will naturally accept. However, if the IPC has any reservations...
Why, of course you're welcome. They've mentioned that your team is a trusted ally of the IPC in Penacony, so there's no reason not to welcome you. Besides, if there can be reliable observers from the Astral Express present, discussions will go more smoothly. So, what do you all think?
Well then, we shall oblige.
I'm kind of allergic to those types of situations. I think I'll just head back to my room and start packing.
Not to worry. Himiko and I will take care of things.
I'm afraid I'll also have to return to the Express first. The conductor is worried about us. It's best I go and explain the situation.
Thank you. What about you, hmm? Will you join Welt and me? Or have you got other plans?
Good guess. Although I'm not too sure of the reason, the representatives from the IPC have insisted on his presence. Allow me to lead the way. Follow me, please. The negotiation will commence at the hotel lobby. Everyone, please follow me.
Best not to take dreams too literally.
Open this package of Ritz crackers real quick so I can start snack.
Anything is possible within a dream.
Mr. Aventurine and Miss Topaz are here too. Oh, and who is that over there?
The Intelligentsia Guild's Dr. Ratio. This assembly is quite something.
It's been a while, my Astral Express friends. I would also extend my sincere thanks to you, General of the Luofu. The presence of everyone here assures that the talks will likely reach a conclusion that satisfies all sides.
Oh. Looks like everyone has come with expectations. Care to share?
Of course. Topaz, if you please.
Sure, leave it to me. In summary, it's good news. After much deliberation from the Strategic Investment Department's Council, the absolute majority of members have agreed to the following resolutions. In light of long-term considerations for interastral peace, and by authority of Pierpoint HQ, the Strategic Investment Department, on behalf of the Interastral Peace Corporation, will permanently relinquish its claim on Penacony sovereignty and offer unconditional support of the family's rebuilding efforts on Penacony.
Now that's something.
Well, if that's what it takes to bring peace to the entire universe, it's a price I'll gladly pay.
Has the IPC finished sharing all its thoughts? Then it's our turn. The Guild, much like the Genius Society, has taken a keen interest in the recent calamity in Penacony. Ultimately, both parties have agreed to a comprehensive collaboration, offering technical support for the reconstruction of Penacony. The floor is yours for the finer points, Mr. Screwlum. Enlighten us, please.
Organic life's unrelenting search to understand the realm of inner spirituality is something I both admire and envy. Inorganic life has no mechanism to evoke dreams. But when my mechanical impulses are activated, my inspiration circuits will start to operate, and I will enter a state defined as imagination. Every time, within the realm of imagination, there emerges a fire from the shadows. It is warm, bright. I frequently ponder this flame might represent the essence of intelligence. A cluster of inspiration ignited by high temperatures. The future direction of the universe may well lie within it. Alas, they are nothing but projections of my thought system to me, desired but unattainable. But after learning of Penacony's accomplishments, I have come to realize that the flame is not beyond my grasp. After deliberations with my partners, we have decided to defer the progress of the Simulated Universe project, and instead assist the Intelligentsia Guild as technological consultants in the research of the Dreamscape and Memory Zone, so that these assets may be better used to serve humanity.
Not only that, we've also established contact with the Garden of Recollection through the IPC, and they've pledged their support for our research endeavors. I'm truly happy for the Dream Chasers on Penacony. The cosmos' brightest and, let's admit, dimmer intellects are now at their service.
Agreed. It's hard to imagine members of the Genius Society taking an interest in such mundane research. Never mind. At the end of the day, this is a positive outcome.
No wonder everyone insisted that he be there.
It heartens me to learn that everyone is willing to put aside their differences for Penacony's plight. I trust that everyone will surely reach consensus in the upcoming negotiations. Looks like Penacony's future is decided. I'm wondering, is there anything else the crew is concerned about?
Peace is our greatest wish. Beyond that, we desire nothing else.
Well, that's good. Now that everyone's minds are at ease, I shall take my leave. You may now depart with peace of mind. The Alliance will deal with all subsequent procedures.
If that's the case, it appears that we have nothing else to worry about on Penacony. Looks like it's time for us to embark on a new voyage.
Sounds good to me.
You two head back to the Express first. I'll pick up March and deal with the checkout procedure. Oh, also, Miss Black Swan, you have a matter to discuss with me, yes?
Nothing escapes your attention, Miss Navigator.
You've been with us this whole time, huh? In any case, he and I will be waiting for you and March on the Express. Let's go. Our time on Penacony has come to a fruitful end.
Penacony's journey ends here. I guess it was pretty fruitful.
Oh, I hit my mic. Sorry.
The navigation meeting is about to start. We're all waiting for you.
When did the Express become so lively?
Ahem. Looks like everyone's present. Let the navigation meeting commence then.
This a meeting to decide our next stop? How we doing this? By show of hands.
Hold your horses, cowboy. It's for those to decide.
Allow me to explain. Mr. Boothill and Miss Black Swan submitted a request to temporarily travel with the Express for their own personal reasons. As you all may know, the Astral Express never declines any passenger whose heart yearns for the distant stars. Therefore, they will be traveling with us for a while until they reach their destinations.
Whoa, the Express is going to be much livelier now. But, Miss Black Swan, you better not use your memo keeper abilities to pull any pranks.
Understood, Miss March. I promise you, You'll never see me in your room while you're taking a break.
Don't! You're freaking me out.
All right. Now that everyone's met everyone, we can continue our navigation meeting. Firstly, Pom-Pom wishes to thank everyone. If it weren't for you all unearthing the truth about Penacony, Pom-Pom would have never known where Mikhail and the rest had gone. What they had to go through was regrettable, but I reckon they all fulfilled their wishes. And it was thanks to all of you. Thank you, everyone. Now then, we come to the crux of this navigation meeting. We must decide on the Express's next stop. Let me introduce our current options. The first choice is from Himiko, the oceanic planet of Lushaka, a planet composed entirely of water. Many aquatic races reside there. Of course, it's also the home planet of the venerable, nameless Mikhail. The second choice is the agate world Melustanen, suggested by Welt. It's famed as one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster, and the place where the beauty Idrilla ascended. Today, it's celebrated as a planet of undying allure. The third choice is Edostar, a planet nestled within a vast ion storm region, currently under assault by the Antimatter Legion. However, the distress signals from there have recently ceased, prompting the IPC's wish for us to check in on the situation. The last choice, courtesy of Black Swan, is the glass belt Petravia, a massive belt of asteroids that was turned to glass by the Lord Ravager Zephyro. These days, it's apparently known to house one of the branches of the Morning Actors Troupe.
Ooh, so many options. I'm seeing stars already.
Next up, everyone will select the destination that they wish to visit, and then we'll put it to a vote.
If that's the case, how about we go to Edostar first? If that planet really is in danger, then we should go help them out.
March is right. Though the fact that the distress signals have ceased means we're probably too late. But I still think we should investigate the situation there.
You and Dan Heng make good points. I'll throw in a vote for Edostar too.
If that's the general sentiment, then we should indeed investigate. I vote for Edostar too.
4 votes for Edostar. 1 vote abstained. Looks like we have a winner. Next stop, Edostar. Then this navigation meeting is adjourned. I'll go check the warp jump coordinates. Everyone can catch up on some rest in the meantime. When it's time to make the jump, Pom-Pom will make an announcement.
There's still some time before the jump. What should I do?
How about a chat? Over here. Oh, you're here. Seeing your reflection among the stars in the porthole really does seem somewhat surreal. How about it? This journey of beautiful dreams. Was it to your liking?
It's nothing short of a Deus Ex Machina. I'm choosing that.
Such an intense emotion. Makes you break out in a sweat, but you just can't get enough. So, how about you hand that small parting gift back to me? I'm quite eager to have it back. Oh? Never mind. I just stumbled upon a particularly fascinating spot in your memory. Before I explain, I would like to apologize to you. This farewell gift I gave you isn't really a compass from the memory zone, but merely an empty light cone. Remember when we entered the hotel in the dreamscape for the first time, and I procured a few trinkets from your companions? Their functions are similar. This way, I can always be attuned to your location, ready to assist immediately if you encounter any threats. But this is not its most intrinsic function. Light cones are slices of light used to encapsulate solidified phenomena. This empty light cone is the same. It can etch your memories in their most vivid form, and then allow me to admire and manipulate them, turning them into unique mementos. All the world is born from the power of mind and soul, and that power is memory. To prevent ourselves from being forgotten by the world, we must make the world remember us, or use our memories to recreate it. Life, seemingly vast, offers but a scant collection of impactful memories. Some joyful, some sorrowful, some light, some heavy. But you are different. Memory is a reflection of the future. Within that reflection, I see your unparalleled worth. You have the power to craft memories that can captivate the world. Your memory can illuminate the universe's future path. And that memory will be as scintillating as the star clusters you see in this portal.
Excuse me.
How adorable. But do you know the deeper meaning behind it? The reason is simple. In this grandiose and ostentatious dream of the families, only you personally experienced the entire course. Patience, my friend. I will reveal the answer to you, but that time is not now. Turn around and take a look at your friends. Every one of them is reveling at the arrival of their next destination, all filled with hopes and expectations of their own present and future. Revealing everything at this moment would be a bit of a buzzkill, wouldn't it? I'm looking for an opportune time, a time when you're totally at ease. Perhaps when the night grows hazy and you're about to drift off would be the most opportune. How about one fine night? I will prepare the candles, aromatics, and even a cushy couch to create a cozy dreamland for you. And then I will tell you the answer in the form of a little bedtime story to lull you to sleep.
Hi. Hello. Attention all passengers. The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
It looks like we're finally about to set off. There are countless gleaming memories out there waiting for us. Why don't we just leave it at that for now? Ah, that's right. As a small token of compensation for playing that little trick on you with the empty light cone, I will gift you with some words. They hold great significance to me. Life is akin to a winding labyrinth where memories serve as our sole companions. You'll remember these words dearly, won't you? In the year 2158 of the Amber Era, the first year of the new epoch. The universe resumed its intended trajectory. The kindling of conspiracy smoldered in Penacony, the land of the dreams. Failing to erupt into a blaze, it instead flickered briefly on Klapoth's anvil, before vanishing in the blink of an eye. The dead and those fated to die remain in their eternal slumber, while the living find solace in deep sleep. All clamored in a cacophony of silence, and then went about their own ways. The cosmos emanated a vitality characteristic of a new era, all for the modest price of a brother and sister's mild grief. Babies are born as stars extinguish. The silver rail unfolds. The story of the Astral Express comes to a close, yet it also embarks anew. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Huh? This isn't full endgame. The fuck? Question marks is March 7th. Question marks is Acheron.
Countless shooting stars streak the sky tonight. If you can pick the right one, it will carry your wish to thousands of distant worlds. You're feeling very relaxed now, aren't you? So, then, it's time to tell you a little bedtime story. Well, let's start with a conclusion. The crew was defeated in the battle against Sunday. Everyone in Penacony failed, and no one survived. But don't panic. The truth, as horrifying as it may be, is not yet irreversible. There's still a glimmer of hope, and that's why I'm here. Next, I'll use this empty light cone that carries all your memories to relive everything that happened before. And when this story reaches its end, I'm sure someone as clever as you will notice that. There's a major flaw in the story you have experienced. Yet, within that flaw lies a glimmer of hope.
Why am I
Are
getting
you
like
ready
a
for it?
oh
Do you remember
Salem
everything?
vibes
When
from
the
a
clock
character
turned back, the Express started a warp
who
jump, sending you to a strange dream.
isn't
You were
affiliated with
bewildered back
Salem?
then, and then a Galaxy Ranger named Acheron showed you a way out. When you arrived at the Reverie Hotel, you met the doorman Misha and had a confrontation with Aventurine, an IPC representative. Thankfully, Acheron appeared again and helped you. After that, you saved Firefly and explored Penacony together. During the tour, you ran into Sparkle disguised as Sampo and accidentally entered a child's dream. There, I rescued both of you from death, but Firefly didn't return to reality. She realized the truth and tried to involve you in her plan, but that resulted in an accidental death. Even more unsettling, you soon encountered another murder. The 2 cases of death prompted you to investigate the truth behind the sweet dream. Despite your efforts to gather information about the 2 victims, you didn't make much progress. But you did learn about the watchmaker from Gallagher. Meanwhile, Aventurine was secretly carrying out his scheme, in which you were one of the pawns. In the midst of a fierce battle, Acheron revealed her true identity as an emanator of the Nihility and unsheathed her sword. That strike foiled Aventurine's plan and opened a passage between the sweet dream and the original memory zone. Upon your arrival at Dreamflux Reef, you learned the truth that death was actually dormancy, as well as the truth about the dreamscape, the Stellaron, and the bellboy, Misha. You split up with Sunday and Robin, looking for a way to seal the Stellaron. However, it turned out that Sunday and the Dream Master had their own hidden agenda. And you had to engage in an ultimate duel on the stage of the Charmony Festival. Finally, the story reached its conclusion. You emerged victorious, with the Trailblaze triumphing over the Order, and Penacony embracing a bright and peaceful future. This marks the end of the thrilling journey in Penacony. I'm sure you've already noticed something unusual, haven't you? The major flaw, which contradicts all the known information, hides in this story. Well, although the fake deaths of those 2 ladies don't align with our initial assumptions, this fact itself doesn't contradict the information we have so far. I'll go ahead and eliminate that incorrect answer for you. So, what is the fatal variable? Sparkle. Yes, Sparkle. The most enigmatic and elusive character in the entire story. But, unfortunately, she was the first to uncover the truth, and she did purposefully attack you to create confusion. By the way, she left me a message to pass on to you. Always make sure you can distinguish reality from imagination. Is that a clue, you may wonder? I'm not sure, although I'm pretty sure that the fatal variable has nothing to do with that masked fool. Little Misha. Or should I call him the Watchmaker? He's only a segment of memory in a dream bubble, but his ambition for the Trailblaze led him to leave the bubble and embark on a grand adventure in Penacony. While Misha is a rather special memory zone meme, and he was granted power by the Trailblaze, there's still one thing that he shouldn't be able to do. A life born in the memory zone could never manifest in reality. So, why did he appear in the Reverie Hotel in reality? The answer is simple. He is the one fatal variable that contradicts all our known information. This means that you, who wholeheartedly believe in this memory, are still trapped in the dreamscape at this very moment. Wake up, sleepyhead. Break free from this eternal dream and return to the real world. We'll find our answers there.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2.
This way, darling.
Not another one. Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I understand you must be confused, and we'll do our best to shed light on the situation. However, before that, it's essential to know that this place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Enna's dream.
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan? He intended to harness the power of the Stellaron, the collective will of over 100,000 Oak family members, and the desires of everyone in Penacony to usurp the harmony and restore the order.
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey into Asdana, we were already affected by the Stellaron. That strange dreamscape where we met. Maybe it was a sign that your thoughts were beginning to drift away. I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Asdana's memoria into the material world, allowing the dreamscape to blend with reality. And that included a lot of memoria from the Beyond the Sky Choir. As time came and went, the dreams eventually became indistinguishable from reality, and reality became an illusion. People think they are awake, but their spirits have long since stepped into the Temple of Order.
This is what makes Enna's dream so powerful. In this paradise governed by the Order, everyone indulges in their delightful dreams and lives happily ever after. I believe what you experienced in the sweet dream, except for that flaw, was real. Only in this way could you reach the destination, lifting the crisis in Penacony and embarking on your next trailblazing expedition. If it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been trapped in this dream forever.
Fortunately, while the path of the Order governs all things, it can't affect the Nihility. I came to realize this when the Dream Master tried to expel me at any cost.
This is also why you felt a sense of peculiarity when traveling with her. Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. Even if I'm a memo keeper, I was still influenced by the power of the Order and fell into hallucinations. However, thanks to your memories, now we still have a chance to turn the tide.
For mortals, even if they possess the great power of a path, they can't create a flawless world like gods do. That's why there was a flaw in your dream. In other words, once you have realized the world is not real, you'll have a chance to break free from the dream.
The flaw in your dream lies within Misha, who could have never appeared in reality. When I turned the pages of your memories, I realized that I was in an illusion too.
Now Sunday has usurped the power of the Harmonious Choir through the Charmony Festival. as Donna has thus fallen into Enna's dream, transforming everyone equally into the notes of the Aeon. Failure doesn't mean weakness. Only the strong can gather the will to resist the order and try to break free. We still have a chance, though. To make it happen.
Oh, this is like...
Please, Black Swan.
Oh,
Guide us to those with a strong will.
All right, please come with me.
These people are...
They're the ones who accept Enna's dream and indulge in their happy illusions. We have no means to wake them up now. Not even your clockwork will do the trick. However, there are still other things we can do. Let's keep going.
Ah. Didn't have time to hit my E quick enough.
Again?
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
It's on me.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Ah.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I'm just gonna teleport.
Here we are.
It's Robin.
Finally, you've arrived.
Let me introduce you to Robin. She woke up from Enna's dream by her own will, and it's this tough lady who led us here with her song.
I woke up for the same reason as all of you. In the dream, I experienced something that could never occur in reality.
Are we going to lock it up in a cage? I want to see it fly freely in the sky.
Without us, this bird would be too fragile to survive on its own. Do you want it to die?
No, but...
Then let's take care of it together until it can return to the sky.
Huh?
Birds have wings because they're meant to fly. Even if they may crash on the ground one day, they shouldn't be trapped in a cage. Birds belong to the sky, so we should help them return there, right?
The illusion was so impossibly blissful that I realized it was just a dream. And this is our final hope. Enna's dream is founded upon the harmonious choir, namely everyone's shared wishes. It will only materialize once the aspirations of all beings in Penacony merge as one.
At present, it has become impervious due to people's desire to remain slumbering within the dream. And in order to destroy it, we must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up.
Now comes the tricky part. How do we do it? You want to go back? Unfortunately, human consciousness always gravitates toward reality. Now that you've seen the flaw in the dream, there is no turning back. Humans yearning for sweet illusions borders on obsession, leading them to subconsciously resist the harsh reality. Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where he was completely unguarded, guiding him to uncover the truth himself to make him regain his consciousness. However, to wake up everyone in Penacony and get them to share the same determination, that would be nearly impossible.
Indeed. I'm afraid it's almost as difficult as resurrecting an Eon.
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
This is a critical moment for the whole universe. Who cares about some dumb number?
Thanks to Black Swan.
You're welcome. And thanks to the memo keepers in Penacony, too. I believe your partners have also awakened from their dreams.
This is the first step of our plan. With the assistance from the Garden of Recollection, those who possess a strong will, like you, will gradually awaken from the dream. These free wills are the discord that will sway Anna's dream.
However, awakening a mere handful of individuals is insignificant compared to the vast number of people immersed in the dream. We must find other ways to awaken the free will of millions of people within a short period of time.
If breaking through from the inside proves challenging, we can seek assistance from the outside. We've long been aware of a potential solution. Asdana is a galaxy known for its abundant memoria and the remarkable phenomenon known as synesthesia dreamscape. When people first enter this place, they often find themselves and others sharing a collective dream. At this very moment, there is only one dream encompassing the entire Asdana system.
So, you mean, if we can attract a large number of outsiders to this system, their free will would intertwine with this dream and shake it to its core?
However, those outsiders might also succumb to the dream and become the foundation of the Order instead. The real challenge is, how can we gather a huge number of people as determined as you within a short period of time?
Looks like the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath will be the only solution.
No. No need for that. Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. We don't need to bother the Cienjo Alliance for such a tiny request. You want thousands of people with unwavering free will? That's easy. Just leave it to us Galaxy Rangers.
You can gather Galaxy Rangers?
Outsiders may see Galaxy Rangers as elusive and disconnected individuals, and actually, they're right. And that's why we have a tacit understanding among us. Do you know what it is, Acheron?
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other than a Galaxy Ranger, and that it can only fulfill its purpose when returned to its rightful owner. Because it's a burial artifact, worthy only of a hero who has served the Galaxy Rangers with honor. When its light illuminates the universe, it means the fall of a hero. And in the direction it falls, countless meteors will streak across the sky. Those meteors are Galaxy Rangers, coming from all corners of the cosmos, driven by a shared purpose, without questioning the cause or counting the cost, because we abide by a common principle. The shooting stars of the hunt only descend on the longest night, and with them comes the dawn. We've stayed silent for far too long. Now, it's time to remind all the cowards, oppressors, and villains of the universe of our presence. I'll be the one to ignite the first spark.
Once the dreamscape is swayed, I'll complete the second step. I'll fine-tune the slumbering souls with the Song of the Harmony, interrupting them with the discord of Trailblaze, and guiding them towards reality. It's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If the Trailblaze is the target of heroes, then the Harmony will guarantee that the strong help the weak. Only the people of Penacony themselves can be the saviors of their homeland. Their path of happiness should be forged by themselves. While I may not be a nameless, I'm willing to instill courage in all those who need it. This includes my brother as well. Anna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
Your plan sounds well conceived, but still, it appears somewhat idealistic and romantic. The flaws rooted in human nature can't be eradicated overnight. Do you believe these efforts alone are enough to convince everyone to choose the right path?
I agree with you, Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone to choose the right path, but to inspire them to save themselves.
So, you're the key in the end, I assume?
The Harmonious Choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet dream will be my responsibility.
That's a relief to hear.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and pose a grand finale.
May I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you. This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey, just as it marked the beginning of all the stories in Penacony. I have faith in you. However, before we depart, there is one more thing I must tell you. There's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream and find the key to breaking free from the dream, all because of one person's unwavering dedication. Firefly. She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and it came at a cost. As you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. Without the dream pool in the hotel or assistance from the family, she can only awaken from this dream in one way. A real death. We mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous lady. Are you ready? Very well. Now, please close your eyes.
I think I'm gonna go with my... I would go Acheron, but I need...
How long has this reign been ongoing?
If I remember correctly, it has lasted for decades.
I don't have E2.
Or even centuries. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. But thankfully, we've guided those lost souls to their lives beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they won't be reduced to puppets of the nihility in their death. You see, the shadows on the sea have vanished. Do you remember? You once said that the sky would clear when the regrets of the departed had faded away.
But it's still raining.
I know.
So, why is all this? Why did this rain choose me?
Because someone's regrets haven't been fulfilled, perhaps. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves. Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the depths of Ix, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they have journeyed with me for such a long time.
Oh. So this is how it is. I'm already dead.
Yes.
Are you watching over me?
This is my duty as Acheron the Watcher. I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the Nihility, guiding every soul reluctant to become one with it. Back to this side.
But if this is what the departed ones expected, should you try to change it?
I don't know. But someone once told me that when the inevitable moment came, he hoped that someone would stand at his grave and place a bouquet of flowers.
Even if it doesn't make sense at all?
Some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless. I have experienced that much already. Please extend your hand and then close your eyes. I'll carry your wish with me and fulfill it. Only then will I be able to put an end to the final regret by the Dead Sea.
Will I ever see them again?
Yes, that is certain. Because it was you who told me about the Express, your two former companions. The expedition cut short by the swarm, your narrow escape from death, and your encounter with the Galaxy Rangers. And Penacony, the hometown to which you could never return.
Yeah. For countless times, I got rejected by the family and had to pass it by. But I knew that my companion was still there. Alone. Mikhail, are you still there?
Take my hand and come with me. We will leave this place. You'll embark on a long, long journey, shrouded in darkness. But fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path. That's the color of existence. Follow it, and it'll guide you and illuminate the way out. By doing so, you'll eventually reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
Thank you.
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. Welcome to the horizon of existence. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping and shapeless. And it's also an exit out of the nihility for the awake ones. Let's bid our final farewells here.
Always distinguish between reality and...
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth.
May your schemes be for...
Anna's dream is too...
To the imperfect tomorrow.
I still remember the question on the invitation letter.
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken from this dream. Or perhaps such is the answer itself. Leave this place, return to where you belong, and awaken Penacony from this dream. As I said, our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right path, but about inspiring them to save themselves. So, When will people actively save themselves? The answer is when they are in desperate situations. Like a drowning individual in the deep sea. When one's body and mind bear immense pressure, agony, confusion, and despair will follow. I firmly believe that. The fragility of humankind often freezes them in their tracks. But in truly desperate situations, they will strive to save themselves. And now, Penacony has enough heroes to lead them forward. It's through this inherent, self-centered instinct that people exert their utmost effort, even when they know their struggle is fruitless. As absurd as it may seem, it's their resistance. As for now, it is time to guide them, not as a savior, but as a nameless among those mortals. In this way, you will reunite in the warmth of the sunlight. The rain is intensifying. Before we part ways, please allow me to ask a few final questions. So far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with numerous individuals and entities in the Sweet Dream. Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands? If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, living blissfully ever after, I would ask, would you wish to stay? Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone, and every face they remember. The joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging. All will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey? I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you've made a decision. Listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it, because that's what makes us exist. Such is the only answer humans can offer when facing the nihility. If the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant under their imposing shadow, then behind this shadow, there must exist the most fervent source of light in the world. Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue that primordial light.
Now come to think that you exist in the nihility, and you watch over others to depart it? Such a task is absurd and meaningless.
Nevertheless, someone had to do it. As for the meaning you mentioned, even if it's a meaningless task, I've come this far, haven't I?
Even if the future you forge may not even belong to you.
It may not belong to me, but it definitely belongs to someone.
What hardships you must have experienced. In that case, allow me to do something meaningless too. Please, tell me your name. Perhaps my existence will vanish in the next moment, and nobody will remember this conversation or your answer. But I believe that your name should be remembered. And this universe will remember it as well.
For me, some things are difficult to recall. Yet there are others that I find challenging to forget. Such is memory, a creation of the past that blossoms into significance in the distant future. I remember that marks the start of my journey. The origin of the vibrant red hue in my life, and the most fervent element amidst every tempest. That's my name. Raiden Bozen Mori. May.
Oh?
The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more. What you must do is ponder its significance, then return to the waking world.
That's where we all find our answers.
Have you broken free from the dream of order?
We've done enough sleeping already. Let's show them a wake-up call.
Listen up!
No dirty tricks, all right? Spend freely.
Try hard.
Without order, how can the weak be righteous?
Nothing major.
Wake up!
All in.
Disorderly
Stand down.
noise!
Blade of Moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Disorderly noise! If you have any objection, feel free to make your case.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all! All in. Listen up.
Ready for death?
Enjoy eternal peace.
No dirt. Watch your head. Wake up! Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin!
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Disorderly noise! Disorderly noise!
I'll take the lead. Listen up.
Try harder.
Sing together!
You chose the wrong enemy.
How noisy! All wishes in harmony.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Disorderly noise!
I
Watch your
underestimated
head.
you.
Wake up!
Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Disorderly noise!
All in.
Enjoy eternal peace. How noisy!
Eternal the dead return!
Sing together!
Keep up with me. Let the show begin. Listen up.
Ready for
Noisy! Why is everybody silent? The noise is fading.
Watch your head. Sure, I'll play along. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Let's settle this.
Hello, Saphira.
Disorderly noise!
Wake up!
Disorderly noise!
No dirty tricks, all right?
Perfect.
Watch
Mention
your head.
gets to do the final. No.
Stand down.
Actually, no, she do. Final strike.
With 107,336 notes, I solemnly invite you to join the glorious chorus and ascend to the heavens! Disorderly noise!
Listen up. No dirty
Let's
tricks.
play our
all
own
right?
melody.
Let the show begin.
Nothing major.
The truth, and you will.
Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Disorderly noise! How noisy!
Watch your head.
I'll see you off.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Hello. I am doing alright, I guess.
All in.
I think I'm at the end of the story, so...
Can it still be called an illusion?
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Disorderly noise!
Oh, I didn't even realize. Thank you. Sorry about that. I've just engrossed in this fight since I can't auto it.
Opportunity doesn't knock on its own, you know. Spend freely.
Ready for death?
How noisy!
I don't know why my alert
Watch
didn't
your
work. Huh.
With this
Interesting.
perfect melody I command, recreate paradise anew!
Music.
There seems to be another kind of sound coming into the Order's symphony. Penacony's first and last disharmony.
Keep up with me.
Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Disorderly noise! Robin, is that you singing?
Brother, you have heard their cries. This is not the paradise they hoped for.
Even so, they don't know where they should be heading. That's why I had to become the lone star in the sky to guide them.
Even if that star must hang in a perpetual night of solitude.
Let's play our own. Let the show begin!
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all!
Disorderly
Eternal
noise!
sleep is not the dead return!
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Disorderly noise!
Listen up!
Let's settle this.
Disorderly noise!
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Give me that shield. I don't need to restore anyone's health, so we're good there.
Try harder.
All in.
With wisdom comes protection.
I'll take the lead. Wake up!
No dirty.
The weakness of humanity cannot be redeemed by others.
Hedge your bets.
Shields are fine on everyone. I can go using my skill.
Things are part of the melody.
Watch your head.
Disorderly noise.
Keep up with me. Listen up.
No, I probably could have gotten away with bringing my Acheron.
Try harder.
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Noisy.
All in.
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Wait for good
Excuse me.
tidings.
Sure, I'll play along.
Disorderly noise.
Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Disorderly noise. How noisy.
Even if the future is full of pain, we won't escape from it.
I'll take the lead. Wake up!
Gods awaken!
Watch your head.
Keep up with me. Listen up. Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin.
Hedge your bets.
Disorderly noise! Noisy.
No dirty tricks, all right?
Wake up!
All things are part of the melody.
All in.
Sink into a dream.
Nowhere to run. Witness the will of the weak!
Disorderly noise!
It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Disorderly noise! The noise is fading.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return! If we had never experienced solitude, how could we have embarked on different paths? Now, our final talk has concluded. All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality. If your paradise can save more people, sever my path with your hands.
Repay.
I swear on truth.
I'll take the lead. Listen up.
How insolent! Oh, fallen Eon, may I honor you. With this 7-day vow, I command you to heed my summon.
Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this.
Wake up! Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin!
It was not you who created all things.
You have a noble soul! Don't be shackled by the past!
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Ready for death?
How insolent! It was humanity that created you! Your divine being will become the foundation of our paradise!
Try harder.
Bloom. Great teamwork.
Watch your head.
How insolent!
I'll see you off.
How insolent!
Nowhere to run.
Spend freely.
By the solemn desire for order.
Stop it! You want to achieve the paradise we promised. But the order is not the only choice. True happiness and the meaning of life lie in defying the nihility and embracing all that life offers.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return! How blasphemous!
Wake up!
This song is
Keep
a
up with me.
little fitting with the fact
Listen up.
of
How blasphemous!
what's going on to a degree.
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin!
Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
How insolent! How insolent!
You chose the wrong enemy.
I swear on words.
I'll take the lead. Wake up!
How insolent!
Hedge your bets.
I swear on rules. I swear on meaning. I swear on human dignity.
Keep up with me. Listen up.
Awaken, judge of the world!
Nothing major.
Ready for death?
How insolent!
The dead return!
How insolent!
Ah.
I swear on truth. So, why does life slumber?
Because someday
We will wake from our dreams.
The night is still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
In the first year of the AE 2158, a fiery conspiracy erupted in the land of the dreams, but soon faded in chaos and destruction. Whispers carried the tale of those fateful 48 system hours, when a sun teetered on the precipice of collapse. A paradise stood on the brink of destruction, and a world was poised to surrender to its new master. Amidst it all, a body decayed, a pack of vultures gathered, and a brother and sister were doomed for eternal separation. And so, an eon succumbed to slumber once more. Some celebrated this fall, while others mourned. Among the insignificant witnesses, mere specks in the vast tapestry of the universe, it was said that this time, the Eon met their demise with dignity. As the cosmos bathed in the radiance of a pure dawn, a tempestuous storm brewed on the horizon. The chant of everything for the Amber Lord grew ever louder. Yet, no matter how one contemplated,
it is almost
time
6 in the morning.
inexorably swings Klapot's colossal hammer in eternal cycles. The tale of the Astral Express reaches both its conclusion and a new beginning. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Brother, do you think the stars will fade away?
Where did that come all of a sudden?
Because the constellation that looks like a bird, the Torrent Eagles, looks a bit dim lately.
It's the Torment Eagles. Don't worry, it's still there. It's located in the inner ring of Penacony and can only be seen when spring and summer overlap. As for the question you asked, I think stars do die, just like people. But do you know, sister? No star actually belongs to the present. The light we see from them is from a long time ago. Even after the stars perish, their light will travel millions of light years, spanning countless years, to illuminate the night sky of another world. In our paradise, I believe there will be a star like that, shining with the same light. Its radiance will last forever, and its name will be happiness.
No, not just one star. We should have 2 stars. Or maybe even more.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a deal.
It's a deal, then. This is our promise, and nothing will sway our ideals.
Yeah, you bet.
Jesus. They're playing this out like an actual movie. The credits.
It's a pleasure to hear your voice again. Congratulations. You've become the biggest winner of this festival.
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
No. I'm just impressed. Not only did you venture alone into Penacony and discover the truth of Dreamflux Reef, but you also managed to escape with the help of that Knight of Beauty. Remember the recording you received from your Trailblaze friend? It's now the most valuable chip in this game. However, this came at a high cost. Losing a cornerstone is a hefty price to pay. Diamond just called a meeting to discuss what to do with you.
Just as I expected. So is Diamond planning to demote me? Or kick me out of the 10 Stonehearts?
Why don't you take a wild guess?
Well, alright. Then I'll guess. He's going to promote me to P46?
All right. What will you wager?
Are we talking about a real bet here? I don't want to wager anything just to escape your clutches. But if it's just a friendly bet, I'll put on the line what I did when we first met. I'll bet my life, ma'am.
Interesting. But since it's Diamond's call, no one can predict the outcome. I'm on my way to Penacony. Once everyone is settled, we'll return to Pier Point for the final showdown.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally, a chance to kick back and relax.
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child. Thanks to you, as soon as the Jade Stone was delivered to the family's compound, we finished up our preparations. The seeds we planted have taken root. Soon, it'll be time to reap the rewards.
Huh? Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got a visitor here. Oh, so many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger and wanted criminal to show up here. One who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet. Do you understand what that means?
Screw wubba boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense. Besides, I've taken down more IPC lackeys than the residual value you squeezed. And I don't mind adding a few more zeros to my wanted poster. I have a question for you. Be honest, or I don't mind putting a bullet into your head. Tell me, where is Oswaldo Snyder?
Well, that is the conclusion of the story. Had I kept going Sunday night, it would, definitely probably been 9 AM that I did stream. That would not have been fun.
I'm sure I put it in my pocket. I'm sure I put it in my pocket.
It seems the older I get, the harder it is to fall asleep.
Why isn't there a sugar-free Soul Glad option?
One peach Soul Glad? Shaken?
Hmm.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
How about we bite the bullet and go for the new model?
Okay, not what I thought.
Give him a kid's meal.
Ah, I need to practice it a few times while.
Extra, extra! The family gala is fast approaching.
All that education and it's utterly useless.
Felt that. Random NPC.
Tick-tock! Oh boy! I've eaten too much this time! face, buddy! Cheer up! Tick-tock! Oh boy! I've eaten too much this time!
My achievements, and then
Unknown to each other, yet united in purpose, we make the same choices. or standard warps. What do I get? My guess is nothing. Okay. I think it's about time I raid out. I'm getting a little tired. And it is also 6:12 in the morning, so I hope all of you have a happy time zone. Let's see who there is to raid. Also, I don't know if you're still here. I'm gonna say Tallulah. But I do apologize that I missed seeing the notification of your follow. I think we're gonna go to Viscaria. She is also playing HSR, and I don't know exactly what they're doing, but let's go find out. From the few times I have, well, from the times I have been there, it's been pretty chill and all that, so who better to raid out than to Viscaria? I hope you all have a happy time zone, and I will be live again on Friday with doing events in Genshin. So,
until then, again, happy time zone, and bye-bye. Peace.